Greeting, ladies and gentlemen. This is Buhle and my channel is Buhleb's Network. In today's video, I want to discuss the bad behavior we have as black people, whether in government or in general communities where we stay. So I want to compare what we do in our country and what other countries around the globe are doing. I'll also discuss the behavior in the black communities in South Africa compared to the white communities also in South Africa. Because our behavior as black people in our townships or places where we dominate are far different from what our counterpart who are white South Africans are doing in places where they are dominating.
There is a tendency among us not to respect or trust each other. Often we fail to criticize wrongdoings occurring in our communities because we view these issues as none of our business. For example, if someone is littering, urinating in the street, or vandalizing government or municipality infrastructure that was put in place to improve our lives, we tend to remain silent. This lack of accountability is evident in areas that were once predominantly occupied by white communities, which have deteriorated significantly since more black residents moved in. Many people don't care about such issues, and those who try to speak out against vandalism are often dismissed with comments like, "That's government property, it's not your business." The visible damage is most pronounced in cities where the African population is the majority. The infrastructure is crumbling, with leaky maintenance or repainting of buildings. Traffic lights frequently malfunction, and street lights are either non-functional or poor quality, failing to illuminate our streets like they do in the cities where white communities are more prominent. When a person from Johannesburg CBD, where the black community is the majority, move to areas like Sandton, Waterfall, Umhlanga or Kempston, their behavior often changes. This disparity shows that we as Africans do not respect ourselves or our surroundings. We accept dirtiness as normal. How can you expect other races to respect us when we cannot respect ourselves? Respect is not given, it must be earned. Our parks are now overrun by drug addicts and has become dangerous hotspot rather than places to relax or enjoy a picnic with friends and families. If large cities, substantial population like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou in China, or New York City in the United States can keep their cities clean, why is it difficult for Johannesburg, Bloemfontein, Gqeberha, and Durban to do the same? The only clean CBD in South Africa is Cape Town, where a significant portion of white population still resides. This reflects how we as black people are perceived. I believe that God has favored our country, allowing it to become a rainbow nation
So I say to my black brothers, we are lucky to have white people in South Africa.
Otherwise could have been entirely destroyed within just 30 years due to corruption, theft, and incompetence of our public servants.
They say, no, but they have colonized us and so on. I say, number one, show me a country that has a beautiful history where there was no murder.
In rural areas where the majority of the population is black, development has remained stagnant even after more than 30 years of democracy. Black economic empowerment has benefited only a few, and instead of reinvesting in their communities, those who achieved success often buy luxury cars and became detached from the structure around them. I have heard that countries like China and Singapore were once among the poorest in the world, but now they have made remarkable progress. In a country like South Africa, which has high crime rates, I don't understand why streetlights are so poor in major cities like Johannesburg CBD, while places like Cape Town and Sandton have better lighting at night. I hope our cities will improve after the protests aimed at reclaiming our country from those who don't care about it. We need to convey to our fellow Africans that many of us were born during apartheid, so we understand how our country once looked. Yes, it was a challenging time, but the country was better managed and functioned more effectively than it does today. The current situation in our country is deeply frustrating. Walking through the small streets today is a stark contrast to what it should be. While illegal structures have been demolished in the city, there is often no follow-up to revitalize these areas and make them safe and attractive to investors. Cape Town CBD is thriving with Airbnbs and hotels, while the largest city in the country seems stagnant. Big cities around the world are known for being tourist attractions due to their cleanliness and colorful lightings at night. In contrast, our cities in South Africa are dark and intimidating after sunset. We cannot keep on misleading each other under the slogan of Pan-Africanism, while the African continent is not improving. Most African leaders are sleeping on duty, while their people are suffering and scattered all over the world, trying to look for greener pastures. African leaders have to do more and look after their countries, like other leaders around the world are doing. We cannot afford to keep on begging as African while we are rich in minerals and all sorts of things. We have to start to do things right and stop corruption and theft that are done by so-called our leaders. We want our continent to work like any other continents in the world. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.